So I'm going to do the first exercise of color mixing that Alex demonstrated. And again, I'm going to use cobalt blue. And my cobalt blue is coming from this tube that is really hard, so you can't even squeeze it out. So I'm getting the color this way. And then I think for my red, I'm just using what I have. So I didn't buy anything to do this class. I'm just using exactly what I have at home. And if I don't have it, I just have to use something else. And I think my red is, I think it's permanent rose. So for the first one, we just mix the red and the blue on the palette. So I'm just doing it here in this little, its own little container. And then it mixes to a purple. And so the pre-mixed color, then the purple, we just lay it down into the circle. And it's just like the other one, like a nice flat wash. Oh, I seem to have picked up something there. So it's really just that. Okay, for the next one, it's glazing. So we do one layer and then let it dry and then do another layer. And so the first layer is blue, so I'm just going to lay the blue down because we need it to dry. So again, the cobalt blue. And my cobalt blue is a different shade than Alex's because he's using Daniel Smith and I'm using Winsor & Newton Artist. So it isn't, his is actually a lighter blue, it looks like. And then while that's drying for the glazing, I'm going to do the third one, which is mixing the page. Mixing on the page, and you use two brushes. And these are the same. They're both 12-inch rounds, Robert Simmons. And so I think I have enough. So then we basically do half of it blue. And not quite to the middle. And then half of it the red. And then I think I need a little more blue. Just this brush. And then we sort of blend the two. We get a little bit more pigmented red. And yep, so there they go. And they sort of meet each other. And then he said you can tilt the page and sort of get this dynamic, you know, here might even add a little bit more blue to this side. Let me see if I can get some more blue. Is it my blue brush? Okay. Drop some blue here. And really just let it go. Okay. So I'm going to have to wait. So like here's the tilting, letting it run. Just kind of see what happens. So I'm going to stop it and wait for the second one, the glazing, to completely dry. And then I'll layer on the red layer. Okay, now the glazing circle is completely dry. And so we can put the second layer of the red. I think I have enough. And then it's sort of like putting, you know, clear layers, you know, like if it were like clear cellophane, one over the other. And then sort of it combines as it sort of peeks through. And so that is the glazing technique. We'll let that dry. And that's sort of 3 different ways that Alex suggests to techniques for color mixing for his video tutorial class.